Mangere East Hawks arrive, and they're sponsored by Burger King, and great to have them on board. They've got their Sportsafe 9s apparel on today, and they always look very flash when they're out in that kit, as Te Atatu Roosters are coming in from the far side after their warm-up, and this will be an interesting match. Corey's now back with us and all set for the next game. Looking forward to this one, mate.
Yes, indeed. Our middle referee for this one is Honi Kapiko, and Jackson McCowan and Kevin Arkin are the touchies. So promises to be a good game as the rain does start to come down now. That will change the outlook of this game a little. And we are just about ready to go in this one. Mangere East looking very good in their kit. First official game under Coach Richie Blackmore as well. So plenty to like about this clash here now, and an early look at some of the young players in this Mangere East team, as well as some well-known names who will stand out, the likes of Howard Brown, Henry Pay, who's across from Ellerslie this year. And for the Te Atatu Roosters, Connell Bevan, who had a really good season last year. Isaac Miskey, who is an excellent nine-a-side player. He made the KiwiLeagueCentral.com team of the tournament last year. He'll be looking to make an impact. Whether he's starting or coming off the bench, didn't quite catch if he took the field straight away.
Game on.
So Brown gets us underway. Bouncing ball down, and Te Atatu straight into it. Co-coached by Keith Hanley and Phil Gordon. Both with Mount Albert last year. They'll bring a wealth of experiences. Bevan gets whacked straight away. Welcome to the Nines, Connell Bevan. Clear the ruck now and work the ball forward. Te Atatu, who were in the second tier final in the Sharman Cup last year. They'll be eyeing a big improvement this year. Have significantly strengthened their roster. And we'll be looking to get things going early here with a positive showing now as they break out wide and get a little offload back into the inside. Now this is Miskey, and they will centralise now and going to promote that second phase, although it gets picked off, and we're going to have our first try of the game. And it falls in his lap, literally, and it is the number 8, Joseph Hay, who is going to get things going in this game for the Mangere East Hawks.
You certainly clipped that on the Sportsafe replay. You can see the offload here. Tried to get the fend off. He's looking to get the offload. And here it comes now.
One side of the post, boys. Get the post, boys. Clear the post.
High, just off screen. Yeah, and there he is. And really, oh, that one's bounced off the upright. So kick waved away, Corey, as we're watching the Sportsafe action replay.
Just looking at the look on the try scorer's face there, I don't think he can quite believe that one sort of popped up for him there. A gift 4-pointer to start it, but they all count the same. Mangere East on the board.
Watch the short, boys.
So Howie Brown gets us back underway. Kick down to the left-hand corner. And that'll be a touch finder. Brilliant from Howie Brown. And Mangere East straight away with the chance to double their lead here. They'll start this set 10 metres out from the line. Looks like it's going to be the number 2, Louis Lauhingoa, to get us back underway. Morgan Missy 4 it is that plays the ball. Hay clears the ruck and hands to the centre. This is our 4. Hay is the dummy half. Looking to the centre of the park. Instead, he will go out the back with a little bit of deception perhaps there. And taken to ground is the 7. It's a high shot on Missy 4, which means a penalty now for Mangere East. And Howard Brown with the tap and the go, and they'll run it hard and true. I think that's Tamua.
Kept it alive. They finally get him wrestled to the ground.
Little show, nice. Little go from Dami half. Eventually gets the ball down, and there's Mangere East's second try of the game. And it comes via the 11 R4. And Mangere East double the lead.
Nice little dummy half, and you'll see that coming up on the Sportsafe action replay. Looked to go left, faked it, had enough power just to get through on the gap there, and ball touches down.
And in the background, the kick is away from Howard Brown, which means it remains Burger King, Mangere East Hawks 8, Te Atatu Roosters 0. 3.5 minutes gone here at Stanmore Bay Reserve. Howie Brown with a short one this time, and it almost catches them out there, but fielded in the end. It was a near thing for Te Atatu that time, and now they'll ruck it out. This is the lock forward. Braden Winks, and then to Bevan, and Bevan gets the legs driving and takes them up over halfway. Hard line this time run by the dummy half. They'll come out to the right edge. Taking the ground. 20 out from the line. Quick hands now. They're coming to the right edge. Te Atatu looking for the fend. Back to the middle of the park. Looking for space. Mangere East doing a nice job covering. And just stop him short of the line there, I think.
Has he called that? He has too. Wow.
Brilliant defence from Mangere East on the line. And they deny Te Atatu their first try of the game. It was Winks who took the ball to the line. Now Te Atatu looking to get there in numbers and push them back. Cortez Taulu involved there, and Connell Bevan. Troy, we called Connell Bevan last year, the Englishman. Really impressive, isn't he? Works hard on both sides of the footy.
Oh, we got a break here, mate, just as you've said that.
Break now
Right
down the
past us.
right-hand side, nearest to us, and this will be a try. And a little skip on in the end there, and running it in will be the number 9 for the Mangere East Hawks. Trying to locate him on the team list. It's Denzel Manu, who has a interesting story. He's the younger brother of Joseph Manu, or older brother, I believe. As we see now the replay, which Troy will talk us through.
Well, not much to talk about here, mate. Catch the ball and run the length of the field and score a try. And that's pretty much what you see in the Sportsafe action replay, as Corey tries to catch the kick. And really from there, he was, not too much challenge going on. He actually tried to creep in a little bit more before he put the ball down, and then thought better of it and touchdown there.
Safety first for the Hawks, and the kick is good. And so Mangere East lead 14 points to 0. 6 and a bit gone here in live stream game number 2 at the 2019 Sportsafe RL9s. And Te Atatu with some work to do early in this one.
Really impressed with Mangere East Hawks. They're looking sharp across the park.
Ball comes loose.
Just got another regather here, so it's all going Hawks' way so far.
Chance for another one here for Mangere East. They'll come straight out to the left edge here. Little dance back inside, breaking 1, breaking 2, and now there's got to be space here somewhere for the Hawks, but Te Atatu scramble well to get there in numbers. Back towards the middle of the park. A little show, a little go, the footwork, and Mangere East are in again. And this time it is the number 7, Morgan Missy 4. He's been with Mangere East for the last 5 years. He gets over for a try. He featured heavily in that set, didn't he? And gets the reward in the end.
Big shout out to the Auckland Rugby League sponsors, Crown Lift Trucks, who are the official sponsors of the Fox Championship. And Corey taps in the numbers there.
Kick is good, which gives Mangere East a 20-0 lead at half-time. Our game clock a little bit out there, but it is the Hawks well and truly in control here. A very short break before we're back with the second half of the action here at Stanmore Bay Reserve.
SAS Sports, the major sporting apparel, major sponsor to Auckland Rugby League, and also the official sponsor of the Fox Memorial Premiership and our College Rugby League. And College Rugby League will be live streamed again for 2019, so Corey and I are back on the road around some of the schools, catching all the next generation coming through in the Auckland Rugby League region, and some fantastic football to be seen there across the grades. Don't forget, as we said, Kiwi Tag, the senior club versus club competition. There's a couple of spots available. And get online for that at aucklandleague.co.nz. Back to the action.
Well, not much to be said other than Mangere East completely convincing in that first half, Troy, and Te Atatu really just didn't get a chance to get into the game. So they ruck it out now via Connell Bevan, who gets to a quick play the ball, and now they will work the ball forward. This is the 21. At the back they come now, and they give it some air. That'll be Urquhart to Golding. Moving the ball on, and now a break down the right-hand side for Te Atatu, but Mangere East getting there in numbers. Golding will centralise. Looking at passing, eventually decides he will take the tackle. Try to get to a quick play the ball, but Mangere East do well to just slow things down a little. Urquhart is the 6. Little jinking run, gets to an offload as well. Picked off though by Mangere East, and probably lucky Golding was on the spot there to bring him down. Otherwise, that could have been a 90-metre effort there for Mangere East. There was space. And again, they do really, really well. Connell Bevan joins in over the top to complete that tackle on the Mangere East number 1.
Knock on.
Ball comes loose, and a couple of errors now starting to creep into this one as we are in the early minutes of the second half. And
not sure. That was the other field, I believe. So we just have a look at what's happening there.
now, I may be going crazy, but I could have sworn we already had half-time just a couple of minutes ago. I may be wrong.
Did they call that as full-time?
Well, confusion reigns here at Stanmore Bay Reserve. I think there may have been a mix-up with the Hooters, so do apologise. Not exactly sure what's going on, but we certainly had a break just a few minutes ago for half-time, and sure enough, 2 minutes later, we've got another siren and a talking to going on. So not too sure what's happening there. Maybe we had a false start, ladies and gentlemen, but we will just take a short break as the coaches go through a second team talk and another chance to get into the troops and talk about the game plan. Back in a few minutes.
And that's a restart on the side field, number 2. If you've just joined us at the Sportsafe ARL 9s, welcome aboard. Lots of good football to be played right through to around about 5:30 this afternoon. Come down and join us. The sun's just starting to break out again. It's free entry to the park. And as I said, a lot of football right through to around 5:30. And looking forward to the action now as we wait for the referee to restart this. And are they swapping fields out there, Corey, or is...
Well, I'm sort of at a loss to explain this one. I'm really not too sure exactly what's going on here. If you've just joined us, we appear to have had 2 half-times here. Maybe a confusion with the siren going on in the background. So we'll just wait and play this one by ear. But I think we're about to resume the second half here. So free football, who doesn't like that? So there's a added bonus for you. So it will be Te Atatu to get us back underway. Score remains Mangere East 20, Te Atatu Roosters 0. And back to it we go. Scrappy little kick from Urquhart, which should bounce up nicely. Well, didn't in the end, but controlled on the foot. Sean Purcell. Mangere East.
He did well to pull that back in off his top shoulder.
So good in the first half, the Hawks. Wrestled to ground under the weight of Golding. Sloppy play of the ball, but all is good, says our referee. And bumping the ball forward now is Lewis Hiriahareti, Mangere East Junior, one of many in this squad. Ball now comes out to this right edge, and there's a powerful run from Mangere East. Numbers there as well. They come back infield. Lovely Nines Rugby League, and the Hawks are in again. The try scorer will be the number 9, Denzel Manu. That's his second try of the game. The man from the Pacific Sharks. And Manu gets over, and Mangere East lead 24 points to 0.
Yep, the Hawks have certainly landed on this one. Great run, busting run. He managed to get out 2-3 tackles here. Showed enough strength to sort of swat away that third defender. Nice little offload, and really from here, you know, the Hawks have certainly put on a number of tries where it's just a clean set of heels, and they're on their way again to glide in for another touchdown.
And we got halfway through the second game before we had a bird pun, which was a better result than I was imagining. Yes, Mangere East now get us back underway, and a short kickoff, which is cleaned up. And Te Atatu Roosters now, well, they need points very quickly if they are any chance of coming back in this one. Connell Bevan looks to bump the ball forward, but look at the defense from Mangere East. Super convincing, and Bevan ends up further back than where he began. Now a little spread on and a good carry forward. This is the number 8, PC Finau. Ova'a is looming on the shoulder. He's a big unit. Be able to do some damage in this 9-a-side game. Finau jumps out, looking for Ova'a with the little round the corner offload. Instead it goes to the ground, and now Mangere East looking to launch a counter-attack. It hits the ground, and we're at the end of all that going to have a Te Atatu ball, I believe. I think there was advantage taken. There was probably 3 or 4 knock-ons in there, so we're just going to wait for the call from our man in the middle.
And a big welcome into the Roosters clubhouse. I won't be surprised if it's not up on the big screen there, as they'll be willing their team to, you know, get a couple of points on. And it won't be happening from this play of the ball, because Mangere East Hawks are going to set another attack. Here they come.
So Hawks ball there.
Just giving him the kiss of death.
Straight away we have the knock-on. In defence of the players out there, Troy, very, very greasy conditions. You and I had a walk around the field as well, and just with the surface being so hard and that bit of rain, very slippery out there, and obviously the ball as well, fairly tough to contain early on here now. As we see the Te Atatu Roosters get back underway here now. Ova'a goes into dummy half, clears the ruck. It's a shocking ball, and it is eventually cleaned up. Now they've got numbers here, and Cortez Ta'ulu, the try-scoring specialist, he gets his first for the Te Atatu Roosters after transferring across from the Mount Albert Lions, and it is a timely strike for the Roosters as they look to overcome this huge deficit which has been built over the 13 minutes so far in this game.
Sportsafe action replay. We see congratulations, that's after the try, but here we go now. Centre did really, really well here, just to, you know, buy a bit of time. Nice little offload, and there was still a little bit of work to be done here by the winger. And tackle was ineffective. That gave him a clear run through, and nice. Te Atatu some points on the board.
The kick is away, so it remains Mangere East 24, Te Atatu 4. But Cortez Ta'ulu, really nice pickup for this squad, isn't he, Troy? We've watched him in action for Mount Albert over the last couple of years. He's generally among the top try scorers in the competition, and such a good finisher as he displayed on that occasion. Now the kick-off is out on the full, and that should just about put an end to any hopes Te Atatu had of coming back. Fair play to them. They had to try something there and looking for the touch finder, but out on the full, which means it's Mangere East's ball, and really now
they'll just stroll up, so they get ready for a reset.
They can afford to just ride the clock home, really.
And the home of the Hawks is looking very flash. You know, the clubhouse there is all now completed, Corey, and, you know, make sure you get down there during the Fox season.
Yeah, it's been great to hold a few events there over the last couple of weeks, Troy. We've been out at Walter Massey Park for the Junior Kiwi Tag, and also the Club Administrators and Chairs Forum, and a brilliant setup they've got there at Mangere East. And a big shout out to Tash and Val, the two leading ladies running things out there. They do a wonderful job, along with the rest of the crew at the Mangere East Hawks. A little bit of second phase now from the Hawks, who are hunting more points as we enter the final 4 minutes or so of this match, and you would think they've got the results sewn up, so Richie Blackmore's men perhaps now just looking to have a little bit of fun and try and clock up some points. Who knows, points differential could end up being crucial here, but they are certainly laying down a fair marker so far in terms of their ability at this tournament. A little dancing play there now, offload out the back door, numbers on the left edge. This is Lalinga who just puts the ball down cold, and will be a handover to Atatu Roosters to resume play. You can see there a few of the older heads in the team just looking to calm things down a little. So the Roosters via Ova'a, who will bump the ball forward. Real boost having Phil Gordon back involved as well. Proud West Auckland man who we've seen coaching Kelston Boys High School over the years as they cop a high shot there and will get a penalty out of trouble. But I think an ideal man to come in and work with Keith Hanley with a fairly young squad probably now as Urquhart gets hands on the ball and they spread it out wide. Te Atatu looking for their second points of the game. Miski looking for options, dancing around. He's looking for a friend, can't find one. Eventually offloads out the back, and it is Winks who bumps the ball forward. Now Winks looking for an offload, won't get to it, and a 20 out from the line. Te Atatu to play the ball. They'll come back towards the centre of the park now. Here's Big Ova'a. Hard and true, gets the offload away. Urquhart can't control it, and the ball goes to ground. We'll have a handover here. It'll be a Mangere East ball, I think. Offside is the call. Big thank you to my right-hand man.
VIP commentary. Sal Pearson joins the commentary box, and it's always good to have Sal on with us.
Miski dances out of one. Dances out of two. Isaac Miski all the way. Isaac Miski, and he gets there. Brilliant try from Isaac Miski. It's going to be somewhat in vain, but that is nice skill there from Isaac Miski, the man from Wellington. A little bit in Christchurch as well. And Troy will talk us through the replay here now as I keep an eye on the conversion.
Kick went through, so kick's good.
Kick is good, and here we see Miski. Look at that, just breaks out of one, breaks out of two. The little step here gets to the fullback, and then it's just Desire on his back, reaches over and gets to the try line.
So I think the hooter is gone. There's a wee bit of confusion around some of that, especially on the second field, but no, they're shaping up, getting ready to kick off. So our time clock's a wee bit indicative because we had a wee bit of a couple of stoppages during the half of this match as the Hawks regather from the kickoff and get ready now to set another attack. And Te Atatu really need to be able to defend here and to keep them out, I suppose, at the last couple of minutes, and there it is.
So Huda goes in the background. Ball comes loose, and Te Atatu with the chance. It's going to be called a strip, I think. So Mangere East will finish the game on a penalty. And perhaps hunt one more try to add to their tally for the day. What a great performance from this Mangere East team. Dare say Richie Blackmore and co will be very happy with this performance. Now they take the ball to the line. There'll be an offload here. It spills loose. And it is dropped. And that'll do us. Mangere East Hawks win this one 24 points to 8 over the Te Atatu Roosters. Back in just a few moments with our third live stream game of the day.
Thanks, Corey. And as the other teams now get ready to take the park, we'll be up next for the 11:20 match. And we're a little bit behind time, so bear with us. Hibiscus Coast Raiders will be up against the Manurewa Marlins. And we'll get to see the Marlins for the first time in action on the live stream. Big thank you to our major sponsors of the ARL Nines, being Sportsafe, and have a look at their services online, sportsafe.co.nz. Shout out to SAS Apparel, major sponsors of the Fox Memorial, and Crown Lift Trucks, who look after the Fox Championship. Steedon are the official ball for the Auckland Rugby League, and College Rugby League is sponsored by SAS Sporting Apparel also. associate sponsor for College Rugby League is Hayden and Roller. And that's about as much I'm going to talk about for sponsorships for this half. We're okay with that one, Si? Sound? That one goes, yeah, thumbs up. So Mangere was on the park. This will be the first time we see the black and gold. And this will be an interesting clash. You know, they've got a fairly big roster out there as